So as we look to live our lives based around the person of Jesus Christ, then we need to learn more about him. And where do we start with that? We could start in so many different places. We could start with the predictions or the prophecies of his birth that were given hundreds of years before he was actually born. We could look at the actual miraculous story of his birth or stories of his childhood. But actually, I want us to start in the eyewitness account in Luke. This is in the New Testament, is one of the Gospels, and in this particular part that we're going to look at, which is Luke 4, verses 18 and 19, we see Jesus reading from the old scroll of Isaiah. Isaiah is an ancient script from the Old Testament, and in this particular passage, we see Jesus reading from this scroll. And the reason why he's reading from this ancient scroll is in order to set out the life that he was going to live. Let's give it a read. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim liberty to the captives and recovery of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, to proclaim the year of the Lord's favour. In the Bible we have 4 Gospels, 4 historically accurate eyewitness accounts of Jesus' life. In these, they detail his life as he goes about living out this manifesto, living out this way of life that we just heard being read from Isaiah. Now, although the Gospels are just summaries, because there was probably too much to even write down, what they do is they give us a glimpse into the life of Jesus as he goes about delivering on this way of life. Each one has page after page of incredible accounts of Jesus and how he went about living his life. Even if we just take the Gospel of Luke, for example, there are so many amazing things that happen in there. We have incredible teaching to change hearts, minds, and liberate us from our broken lifestyle. Miraculous healings and instant transformations of hurting and broken people. The power and authority structures of the day turned upside down. A new agenda for life and the world around us. The breaking down of barriers and a clear message that God is for us, not against us. And that's just for starters. No one has ever lived a more beautiful, compelling, and yet deeply challenging life as Jesus Christ did. Jesus surely is good news, and good news for all. So this week, why not read back over Luke 4, 18 to 19 and put yourself in that place. Put yourself in the shoes of somebody who was there listening to what Jesus was saying. How do you feel? What is your reaction to hearing Jesus say this? Maybe you want to read the wider context and read Luke 14, 16 to 30 so you can get the full picture and sit in it. What are your thoughts? Maybe actually you want to take one of those sections that we mentioned beforehand that you can see throughout Luke's gospel and to sit in it and put yourself in that situation as well. And then you may want to start to slowly read your way through one of the gospels. Luke is a great place to start. This week, when you're praying, why don't you bring those reactions, those thoughts that you had about Jesus to God in prayer? When you put yourself in the shoes of the people that may have been around when Jesus was reading that scroll, what were your emotions? What was your reaction? Bring them to God. Talk to him about it. What compels you to follow Jesus? What is it that maybe confuses you or you're not quite sure of yet? Have that conversation with God this week. And maybe from that, you want to recommit yourself to following Jesus again. Recommit yourself to following this amazing, incredible man. Take time this week to really thoughtfully and prayerfully engage with God, your thoughts, your emotions, and your feelings towards Jesus. God views us and embraces us with an I'm for you mentality. The year of the Lord's favor, as Jesus puts it. So why not live that out in your life today? Why not live that out in every encounter that you have with people today, whether it be at school or at home or on your street, with your friends, wherever it may be? How amazing would it be for everyone that you met came away having encountered somebody who was for them. So guys, hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next time for part 4.